Hello, I'm Jamie Walls, and I'm going to inform the audience how to grow an organic garden. We can each choose to eat healthy or unhealthy food. I imagine most of us go to the grocery store and pick up the foods we need to prepare for our meals. As many of you know, there are pesticides, GMOs, and other toxic additives in most foods purchased at your local grocer. According to an article from the Institute for Responsible Technology, J. Smith, August 2011, numerous health problems increased from after GMOs were introduced in 1991. The percentage of Americans with 3 or more chronic illnesses jumped from 7% to 13% in just 9 years. A healthy alternative is to purchase all organic food. This can be very expensive. A better option might be to grow your own organic garden like your ancestors have done for thousands of years before you. It is not as costly or difficult as you may think. There are things to consider such as size and location of the garden, soil quality, and seed quality and type. You also need to take into consideration how to plant the seeds, managing weeds, pest control, watering, and harvesting. Today, I'm going to tell you how to grow your own organic garden. In the December 2011 article found on naturalsociety.com by A. Gucciardari, the first step is to consider the size and location of the garden. How many people do you need to feed? Is there room for a garden bed, or should you plant in pots? Does the area get at least 6 hours of sunlight and have partial shade? Next, make sure your soil is of good quality. You can test soil using various methods to determine pH levels and quality. If it's not good quality, purchase quality organic soil from a reputable garden store. In the May-June 1985 article found on MotherEarthNews.com by W. Abel, it discusses how to prepare your garden bed. First, you want to measure out your space. Loosen your soil to create an even texture. This helps with aeration, drainage, and root movement. Make sure soil is not too wet or too dry. Remove weeds and mow down any live, tall vegetation. Rake all growth off the land, till up the land, and spread 1 inch of organic compost over fresh dug soil. Then you're going to wait 3 weeks, continuing to pull your weeds. Next, you want to choose your seeds. Make sure you pick seeds that your family will actually eat. Find high quality organic seeds containing no GMOs from a reputable distributor. You want to choose seeds that grow well in the area that you live, choose seeds that are appropriate for the season, and choose seeds that are not too difficult to grow if you are a beginner. In the April 2016 article found on Rodale's Organic Life by Rodale Organic Life staff, it discusses planting seeds. You want to dig a shallow trench or hole for the seeds, water lightly, sow the seeds in trenches, or place 2 or 3 seeds in each hole. Then you want to cover the soil and keep moist until all seeds have sprouted. Next, we're going to think about managing weeds. In the book Stand Up and Garden, written in 2012 by M. Moss Sprague, it states, organic gardening means the process of building soil without the use of synthetic chemical pesticides and using natural fertilizer rather than synthetic ones. Keep soil covered with organic mulch at all times to keep the sunlight from reaching the weed seeds. Pull a few weeds each day to keep the weeds from getting out of control. We also want to think about pest control. You can plant together a mix of different plants to keep pests from destroying an entire crop, and you can lure pest predators such as ladybugs, songbirds, garter snakes, and lizards. Watering is also important, and you should water in the early morning or evening. You can also use a soaker hose to keep your plants watered. Now we want to think about harvesting the plants, and we want to make sure we harvest when the plants are ripe. Every plant is different. Please check seed packages or research to find when your plant is ripe. There are many steps involved and many factors to consider when starting your own organic garden. Some of these factors are size and location of the garden, soil quality, seed type and quality, and difficulty level of plants. But once your garden is started, it only takes a few minutes a day to maintain. In the book, The Gardener's A to Z Guide to Growing Organic Foods, it's published in 2003, written by T. Dinkla, it states, one of its most important precepts is feed the soil, not the plants. The results are a life free of pesticides GMOs, and other toxic additives. Ultimately, it means a healthier life for you and your family.